What's going on, guys? It's Aston Edmonds with Health and Wellness, and today we're going to be talking about how to find your strongest bench press grip width. So how far apart your hands are from one another on the bar. Now we're talking about this strictly from a powerlifting standpoint. How much weight can you lift? Not from a bodybuilding standpoint or muscular development, or from a sports performance standpoint. So which one is going to carry over best to your sport? We're just talking about pure powerlifting. How much weight can you lift? So we're going to try to help you find the best grip width for you. And there is a specific formula that I like to use when helping people out. So the thing with grip width is too narrow of a grip and you're not going to be utilizing your chest enough, and you're going to be putting too much emphasis on the smaller tricep muscles. Now too wide of a grip width and you're going to be putting a lot of negative stress on your shoulders. A lot of people have shoulder injuries from bench pressing. So we need to find the perfect medium, which allows us to use our chest the most and prevents negative shoulder injury. Disclaimer, this isn't a one-size-fits-all. It will work for most people, but it's not going to be exact. Everybody's body is built differently, so this will give you a good starting position, but you may have to adjust based on your body to find out what works best for you. So what you're going to need for this is two things. The first one is going to be a measuring tape, and the second one is going to be an elementary school math education. So as long as you have those two things, then you are good to go. So the first step is going to be either you or a friend measure your clavicle. So you have these two bony protrusions at the edge of your shoulders. What you want to do is measure the distance between those two things. Now once you have that number, you want to multiply it by 2. So if that number on me is 10, then it's going to be 20. And now this new number is going to be the distance between our ring fingers on the bar. So what you want to do, take that same measurement, put it on the bar, and that's where you're going to put your ring fingers. Now, this is just a guideline. You may have to adjust it in or out, but it's going to be a good benchmark, no pun intended, for most people. So if you are using this grip and it's hurting your shoulders, inch your way in until you're benching pain-free. One thing to note, now that you have your new bench press grip width, when setting up for a bench press, make sure you grip the same every single time. So the bar has these rings on there for a reason, and that's to help you set up the exact same way. So if you set up next to the outer rings, make sure you're the same distance, or you have, say, your ring finger on the ring or your middle finger on the ring. Find a landmark on the bar to help you set up the exact same way every time. This is going to help you get stronger faster. So one last thing to note before we go, whenever you make a change to your form or your technique, in our case our grip width, you're going to take an initial strength loss. So you're so used to benching the other way that when you change it up, you're going to be a little bit weaker, but in the long run, changing to a more optimal technique is going to allow you to get way stronger than you could have before that. So if this video helped you out, if you found it informative, please give a thumbs up rating and share it with your friends that might need this information. But until the next video, thank you all for watching and have a great day.